And now we're going to talk about importing a sound from Audacity or any other source and putting it into your movie. Walk open, and I want to put in that guitar that we downloaded from FlashKit. So I have these layers, and I need a new sound layer. So I'm going to create a layer just for the sound. I'll lock these. I'll title it. Actually, I'll title it guitar because I'm going to put the dialogue on here too later. So there's the guitar layer. And if I want the guitar music to last the entire length of the film, I just go to frame 1 and I go to properties, and where it says sound, there's none. There aren't any. So what I have to do is import the sounds that I want to the library. So I'll do File, Import to Library, and I'm going to bring in guitar wave. I'll bring that in. And I also know that I'm eventually going to want that voice file, so I'll import to library the my voice. There we go. All right, and if I look in the library now, I'll find those. And they're in alphabetical order. There's my voice, and there is guitar. So they're both in the library. So here on guitar layer frame 1, with sound, I press on none, and now I have a choice. So I'll choose guitar wave, and this is a pretty short film. I want it to be long enough to hear everything, so I'm going to make it maybe 300 frames long. I'll hit F5, and there we go. Now I know that, in fact, I'll make the film as long as the music is, so I'll highlight these frames, do Control press, and remove frames like that. Okay. Now I'm going to see how this goes. Command return. All right. So I can hear the whole thing. And the movie stops. There we go. Now, if what you're doing isn't quite as clean, and for instance, if your movie is shorter than the music, here's a phenomenon that can happen. Let me do remove frames. Actually, let me make this even shorter. Watch what happens here. Let's see. Okay, I'm trying to do. There we go. Okay, you can hear that the sound is looping itself. So that's not good. And the reason is that the sound is, it's on, the synchronization or sync is set to an event and repeat. And so let's change that to stream. And stream means that it will just stop. It won't loop on itself, and every time the movie loops, it won't add another track. It'll just go the length of the film and then stop. See, it stopped. Now it's starting over. So you may want to choose the stream option. Okay. Now I want to add my vocal track to this, so I'm going to create another layer. I'll call it My Voice. Oops. There we go. And let's just say that I don't want my voice to start until about 50 frames in. So I'll go to frame 50, I'll put a keyframe, F6, and I'll go to sound and choose My Voice, and there I can see that my voice is in there. Okay, and I'll just see how that goes. Let's see, command return. Alright, you can barely hear it, but my voice track is in there. Okay. And same thing, the voice was starting to repeat, but I could do stream and it would end. And I can I can totally control when these sounds begin and end. If I wanted my voice to end at frame 150, I could control press, insert blank keyframe. Same thing with the sound. If I wanted the sound to end at frame 170, control press, insert blank keyframe, and could stop the sound at that point.